Hello guys, today we'll play some Star Battle Puzzle with hard difficulty. So first we search for the small blocks. So here we have a small block. Then we see if we put a star here, then this will cancel these 4 stars. So which we cannot complete this block with 2 stars immediately. So we cannot put a star here. For the same reason, we cannot put a star here. Then we look for this block. If we put a star here, then this will cancel these three. So make this block also impossible. So here we cannot put a star. Same for this. So then we looking at this block. If we put a star here, this will immediately score out the other possibility, which we cannot put 2 star here, which is wrong. So this is impossible. Then we look at this L shape. We should put a star here. Then for these two, uh, one of them is a star. So here these two cannot be put a star. Then this block reduced to a L shape also. So we should put a star here. Then here we know that here we got a star. And here we have a star already. So for the last column, we can cancel out other possibility. Then we fill up the remaining star here. Now we look at this. Uh, if you put a star here, this will cancel all other neighboring. So this block could only put 1 star, which is wrong. So we cannot put a star here. And then we also notice that if we put a star here, then we will cancel these two. Right? Then for this block, we can put 2 star only in this way. But this will raise a false presentation because a same column cannot hold 3 stars together. So from the beginning, we cannot put a star here. So so we know that here we should have 1 star, this L shape, and these two cells we should have 1 star also. So these two cells we cannot put a star. Now we're looking at the last 3 rows. We're looking at the last 3 rows which will have 6 stars all together. But for this block we have 2 stars. This block we have 2 stars, and this block we also have 2 stars. So we know the accurate position of these 6 stars. Then we cancel out the region outside these 3 blocks, which is kind of efficient. So then we're using group the group trick to deal with the last 2 rows. So so we know that in the last 2 rows we have 5 groups. Each group is 2 by 2 squares. Then each group we know that we cannot put 2 star in the same group because they must be adjacent to each other. So in each group we can put at most 1 stars, at most 1 star, or we put no star. Now because we have 5 group and one group is already empty, so another 4 group will have 1 star. So this is guaranteed to be true. So for this group, we only have one empty slot. We put a star here. Then for this column, we can cancel the other empty slot. Then for this block, we know that here we got 1 star here, 1 star here, and 1 star here. So we will deal with it later. So now we're looking at this block. If you put a star here, then this will cancel these possibilities, which is lead to a contradiction. So we don't put a star here. And then let's see, if you put a star here, this will cancel the whole column, the whole row, sorry, for the last row. But for this block, we need to put 2 stars. They cannot cram in this small region. So this is impossible. We should put a cross here. So then this block, this N-shaped block should put 2 stars. Apparently, we cannot put a star here because then the other 4 positions will be adjacent to it. So we cancel this. So now the situation is very clear now. Here we have to put 1 star, and here we have to put 1 star. So we should cancel these two. So now we're looking at this left bottom block. Because we have left with L shape to deal with, we see here we must put one star in this L shape, and in these two cells we should put one star. But together with this star, we know that one star here and one star here, we should cancel the other cells. So this L shape will remain an accurate position for this star. And then we know that if you put a star here, this will cancel the last second column, which is impossible. So we will cancel here. Then for the last row, we find that we already complete it. Then we can easily solve this region. Yeah, until this. Then we look at this block. Because the block is originally this large, and we already cancel here, so we left with this 5 cells to deal with. If we cancel this, then two stars will be adjacent here, so which is impossible. So we should put a star here. Then we cancel its neighboring. And also for the 6th row, we find that with 3 cells to put, but we cannot put 2 stars in an adjacent position, so we should put a star here. Then we cancel its neighboring. Then for this block, we find that the 2 stars can only put like that. Then we have already done the 2nd and 3rd columns. So now we're looking back at this block. So it's easy that we put 2 stars here. Then for the 2nd row, we fill up the remaining 2 stars. So the remaining is very easy to solve. I just solve. Yeah, so we have completed the puzzle. So because I have used some time to think around the puzzle, so I've actually used more than 8 minutes to solve this puzzle. So thanks for watching. If you think this is helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.